All right guys, in this video, I'm gonna teach you exactly how to set up Google Ads for your garage installation and repair business. Now, I'm not gonna give you any bullshit like everybody else on YouTube. I'm gonna give you the most in-depth guide with strategies that are actually working today. I'm gonna teach you exactly how to find the correct keywords to bid on, exactly how much your competitors are paying to appear at the top of the page, and how to write some killer ads that turn clicks into conversions. So if you're interested in dominating Google Ads for your garage installation and repair business, watch this entire video. So right now we're in the Google Ads dashboard. The very first thing we want to do isn't actually start building the campaign. We want to get an unfair advantage first. And how we do that, we go over to tools, we go planning, then we go to keyword planner. We're going to tap on discover new keywords, and we're just going to type in a normal thing somebody would search up to find a business like yours, like garage installation near me, garage repair near me, just typical terms like that. So we're just going to type it in, bang, just like this. You only need a couple. You don't need to put in every single search query. The whole point of this is to find the correct keywords to bid on. So just put in a couple that you know. Now, what we're going to do is change the location to the correct area. So I live in Melbourne, but this works exactly the same for everyone else in every other different country. Just make sure this is your city, so all the city that you're closest to, just so that you can get the most relevant data in terms of how much your competitors are paying. So for me, I'm going to type in Melbourne because I live in Melbourne. So we're going to tap on include, tap on save, tap on get results. Now, the very first thing we want to do here is we want to tap on average monthly searches, because this brings down the highest search keywords right at the top. All right, as you can see here, garage repair near me gets 100 to 1,000 average monthly searches. And we can see over here the bid ranges. So this is how much your competitors are paying to appear at the top of the page. So to actually show you what I mean by that, let's just take this keyword, go over to Google just like this, and now tap on enter, and bang, as you can see, sponsored results, we've got an ad here, an ad here, an ad here, and an ad here, right? That's 4 different ads the moment I searched in this. So this is how Google Ads works. You bid on keywords like garage repair near me, and you show your ads in these areas, right under the sponsored results, which is the very top of the page. Now, you only get charged when somebody clicks on your ad, right? Not when somebody just stares at it like I am. They only get charged if I click on it. Now, I'm not gonna click on one of their ads because I'm not an asshole and I don't want to charge them money for no reason, but I'm gonna show you exactly how much these people are gonna be paying. But to see exactly how much these guys are paying, they're paying anywhere from $9.20 to $28 for the top of page bid high range. So this is only when they click on your ad. Now, on average, you're probably just gonna pay in between these two, so probably around $15 to $18. But in aggressive bid markets, you can pay as much as $28 just to get that click. Now, remember to write these numbers down because we're going to need it later on. Now, what we're also going to do is we're going to go through and select a bunch of the keywords that we want to bid on. So obviously grab all the ones that are relevant to you. So garage door repair near me, right? I'm just going to go through here and grab all these ones that are relevant. Now, personally for me, I would have 2 different types of campaigns. I'd have one based around garage installation, and I'd have one around repairs. Okay, so this campaign, we're going to build one about repairs. And then obviously, you know, my recommendation is build one around installation as well, because this way you can have your ads as relevant as possible to what the searcher is searching. Because if they search up something like garage installation and they get a garage repair ad, obviously they're not really going to click on it or convert on it because it's not exactly what they're searching for. They're searching for a garage installer, not a garage repair. Okay, so once you've gone through here, just make sure to check out all of your top of page bid high range. All of these are pretty much the same. We're going to tap on copy, and we're just going to paste all these over in our notes because we're going to use these later on. Once you put those in your notes, we're going to go over to the campaigns, and we're just going to go to the overview area and just start creating our campaign. Okay, so tap on new campaign, tap on it again, and the type of campaign that we're going to build is a leads campaign because we want people to fill out our form on our website, or we want them to call our phone number. Okay, so we're going to tap on leads. Now just use the conversion goals that are already here for the moment. I have a fully separate video that teaches you exactly how to set up conversion tracking for your business. I'll link it right down in the description. It's completely free. It's on YouTube. Watch that after you've watched this video because you have plenty of time to set up your conversion tracking while you're waiting for the Google Ads campaign to publish. Okay, now we're going to tap on continue again. We're going to select the campaign type, and the campaign type that we want is going to be search. Everything else here is us. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, right? Don't. Because they're all shit. They're just gonna waste your money. Search are the ones where you literally just appear when somebody, types you up on Google, right? This is a search ad. Now, what we're gonna do now is go by website visits. So we want people to visit our website. We don't want to go bother him with phone calls or anything like that, even though we're going to be getting phone calls and tracking phone calls as a conversion, but we don't want to select it as the way that we would like to reach our goal, because it might start a phone call campaign, which is just horrible. They never get impressions and they're a massive waste of time. Same with lead form submissions. We don't want to use Google's lead forms. They're shit, they're horrible, they're a waste of money, and you're gonna throw fists because you're angry because you lost a bunch of money, okay? We want to go through website visits because we want to send them to our website where they can then fill out our form, not a Google lead form, or they could call our number on the website, right? Now, bang, I'm just gonna use this website as an example. We're gonna tap on continue. Now, would you like to resume an existing campaign? Obviously, I would not. So I'm gonna tap on create a new campaign, and we're just gonna label this campaign what it is, right? This one is garage door repair, okay? It's not garage door installation, it's garage door repair, right? This is the campaign, and we wanna know what campaign it is because then we can see which one's performing better, okay? So we're gonna tap on continue. Now, the very first mistake that 99% of garage door installation businesses make is they start this on conversions when they should be starting it on clicks, okay? The reason why is because your Google Ads account has no conversion data in it. So, you know, how are you meant to have a bidding strategy focused on conversions when it doesn't know how much to bid for a conversion, okay? So what we wanna do is put this on clicks so we can train Google Ads on our own conversion data. And once we've got a decent amount of conversions, we can see, all right, well, we get conversions for X amount of dollars. We can then put a conversion bidding strategy on and then, you know, set in a target CPA so we can try to get conversions at that price or lower, okay? Now, we want to set in a maximum cost per click. What I personally recommend is just doing the maximum cost per click as the top of page bid high range or a little bit lower, okay? If you're a big business, just go to the top of page bid high range, which was around $28 for us. If you're not that big, do it lower. Like if you don't have a crazy budget, do it lower. So I'd recommend something like around $20. That'll give you enough traffic to appear in those search terms and you're not paying that extra $8 for a click, all right? So we're gonna tap on next. Now, what we want to do is remove Google search partners and display as well because they're absolutely useless and a massive waste of money. Now, you can thank me later by smashing like on this video because I am trying to give you as much value as possible in this. Now, what we're going to do is tap on enter another location and do all of our location targeting. So how I like to do this is I tap on advanced search and I just type in the area that I live. So I'm just going to type in Melbourne real quick because it's just going to take me directly there on the map. All right. Now, the way that I like to do my targeting is I like to tap on show all areas and target individually by postcode and zip code. The reason why is because we can do bid adjustments later on depending on which area converts better and worse. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, just say over here in Brighton East, we get a lot of clients and we make a lot of our money back. So every time we spend money in that area, we make a lot back, right? We want to increase our bids there so we spend more money in that area. And just say over here in Moorabbin, a lot of people, you know, don't really convert on our ads. There's a lot of window shoppers, a lot of price sensitive people there. So they tap on our ads, they waste our money, they don't convert. So they never book in a call or anything. And we just waste a lot of money there on window shoppers, okay? So what we wanna do is decrease bids in those areas because obviously those people over there are just wasting our ad budget and we wanna increase where we spend our money in areas that actually are super profitable for us. Now, there is a way that basically every other YouTuber teaches how to do your targeting, and it's by tapping radius and tapping pin mode. And it's just this one giant circle. Absolutely horrible. Don't do it. It's a massive waste of time because you don't get that unfair advantage to do bid adjustments later on. And the only time you can really set this up properly, where you can, you know, start off with getting good data at the very get-go, is by doing it the way that I'm teaching right now. Okay, so having it on location and show all areas, and then just going through here. It is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is when you actually care about your business and you want to grow, all right? It takes like 5 minutes, whatever. But anyway, since this is just an example, I'm not going to go through and target my whole entire service location. I'm just going to tap on save now. Did you know that I had a Google Ads course specifically for garage door installation and repairs? It's linked straight down the description. It'll teach you everything I know about Google Ads for your business. There's literally nobody else on the internet or anywhere else that has a Google Ads course specifically for you. It is meant for you. And not only do I teach you everything about Google Ads, I also have a landing page template that you can just swipe and put into your business because it's the exact landing page that we use when we run ads for garage door and installation businesses, okay? So if you want it, go check it out. But without further ado, let's dive back into the video. Now what you wanna do is avoid this massive mistake that literally everybody makes, right? If you're new, you're gonna make this mistake unless you listen to my advice right now. But if you're, a veteran, you definitely would have made this mistake at one point in your life, where it is the location options. Google auto selects you on presence or interest, so it will show your ads to people in or interested in your area, right? So people in or regularly in or interested, which is the worst thing ever, right? They could live in a foreign land, they could live on the bloody moon, and they could still see your ad if they typed in, garage installation in this location. We don't want that. That is way too much money spent on people that are window shoppers, okay? If somebody's in France and they're looking at garage installation in Melbourne and they're tapping on your ad, they're not that keen, okay? They're really not. So what you want to do is put this on presence, people in or regularly in your included locations, because you only show your ads to people that are living in your locations, okay? So once you've done that, we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to audience segments. This is the same thing as the locations. We're going to select all of these because this gives us the ability to do bid adjustments later on based on different audience segments and how much they're converting. All right, so just say the people in the homes and gardens audience segment, they convert better than people in the business services one. Then we want to increase bids here, decrease bids here. All right, spend more money where money comes back in. Spend less money where you waste money. All right, pretty simple. If you don't have this option here, just tap on browse and you can go through all these and just select them, okay? Make sure to keep it on observation mode, because if you put this on targeting, you'll screw everything. Now we're going to go to more settings, add rotation. I like to switch this off to do not optimize, rotate indefinitely, then tap on more settings, put in your ad schedule here. So just say we only do Mondays to Fridays, and we only work from 8 a.m. till 1700, right? Just say we only have people that answer the phones during that time. We want to make sure it's like this, because speed to lead is key. If you can't get back to them as soon as possible, they're probably just going to be talking to somebody else and, getting their garage repaired or installed over there instead. All right, so make sure to have your schedule on areas where you're actually willing to answer the damn phone and talk to them. All right, now we're going to tap on next. Tap on next again, tap on skip because this is shit. Get rid of this bullshit ads advisor on the side because I'm your ad advisor, okay? Now we're going to go down here. We're going to remove all these ugly ass keywords that they just put in here for us because they're horrible. Remember, we already did this. We've got the unfair advantage at the start. Please tell me you saved those keywords and put them in your notes because we need them now. So what we want to do is we want to go bang, paste all our keywords in here like this. Now there's multiple different types of keywords, right? And you're probably thinking, Daniel, what are you talking about? And don't worry, I'm not going to make this complicated. So there's 3 different keywords. There's broad, phrase, and exact, okay? What you want is exact match or phrase match, right? You do not want this as broad match because broad match is just a massive waste of money. Without going into too much detail, you just want your ads to show up when people type up these exact search terms. You don't want people seeing your ads if they're typing up things that aren't relevant to your search terms. So to make sure you only show up for relevant searches, you want to make all of these exact match or phrase match, okay? My personal preference, exact match. And how you do that is you just put these brackets around the keywords just like this, like I have. Now, if you're lazy like me and you can't be bothered putting the brackets around all these different keywords, just go into ChatGPT, go make all these exact match, tap on enter, and just copy that, okay? Because this will be way easier to do, okay? We're all done with that now. Now we've got to scroll down and actually start creating the ad, the thing that people see when they type up any of these keywords, okay? So I'm going to show you the best way to actually write your ad copy so you're relevant to what they're searching and you're actually intriguing and people actually want to click on your ad. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go remove all this ugly stuff that's already been put here for us, even though we didn't ask for it. So we're going to go through and we're just going to change all these over. Now, instead of watching me go through and type out all these, I'm just going to go bang and just put them all here. You ready? 3, 2, 1, bang. Here's all of our different types of headlines that are just pasted in here. A lot of them are very keyword focused, like roller door repairs Melbourne, cool now for fast repairs, okay? Now, I'm just gonna scroll through these quickly. Feel free to pause it, steal them, whatever. I don't really care. Use them, they work, they're good headlines. Now what we're gonna do in the description is we're gonna go and change these over to be a little bit more punchy as well, okay? So we're gonna go through and go bang. Okay, so as you can see, I've just done all the descriptions and the headlines. So this is what our ad looks like right now. Garage door not opening, same day garage door repairs. We repair all garage door types, fast service and quality workmanship. Obviously, if you have anything like discounts, warranty, so just say you've got a 10-year warranty, chuck that as one of the headlines because obviously that's a really salesy focused thing. It's really good. But when it comes to headlines and descriptions, you just want to be super relevant, all right? So why are they searching up garage repairs near me? It's because they literally need their garage door repaired, right? Usually the garage door isn't opening. So this is like super keyword focused. This is literally like asking them the question. It's like, oh, okay, oh, I'm looking up garage repairs near me, and the first one is garage door not working. Bang, you're literally exactly what they're searching for. All right, so now we're gonna scroll down. You can go through my descriptions. Feel free to steal them if you want. Like I said, if you do have warranties, anything like that for your business, chuck them in here because you really wanna push them on that side, all right? If you've got a 10-year warranty, throw it in the description, throw it in the headlines, okay? And if you've got discounts or anything, do the exact same, right? Now we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna go to images, just add in your images here. If you don't have this option for images, it's because you just need to run your Google ads for a little bit longer, usually around 2 weeks, and you'll get the option. But for me, we're gonna go on here, tap on website or social, and we're just gonna grab some photos of people working because these are the ones that work best because they show you're a real business, not a faceless company, okay? Tap on save. I'm gonna scroll down, chuck in your logo here. Now we can put in site links as well. So these are just links to different parts of your website. So you have one area that's based around garage door repair. So you have a site link like this, and then you can have another site link about garage door installations, but then you can have more site links like call us now, book now, read our reviews, just anything like that, okay? Now, all of these need to link to different parts of your website, otherwise, they won't be allowed. So just make sure you have different pages for these different services. Like if you want one that says get quote now, just send it to your contact form, right? Now, you can also put in your descriptions and everything like that, but that's exactly how site links work. I recommend having about 4 of these. Now, what we're gonna do is go down to callouts. These are just punchy little snippets right at the end of the description. Not a massive deal in my opinion, but just to get that extra screen real estate to make your ad a little bit bigger, I would recommend just going through here and just adding in a bunch of different callouts. Here's some examples for you. Bang, here's your examples right here. Tap on save. Now just tap on apply, and we're gonna scroll down to more asset types. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, everything here is absolutely useless besides the phone number. So just tap on calls, add in your little phone number here. So let's just say we're gonna use this one as an example. This will just make it so when people see your ad on mobile, they'll actually get an option to call you directly on the ad as well, which is absolutely killer, okay? Tap on apply. Now we're gonna scroll down, avoid all of this stuff, and tap on next. Then we wanna set in our daily budget. I just recommend putting in what you can put in. Obviously this is asking me to confirm this to me. I'm just gonna tap no, but this will stop me from being able to publish the campaign. So make sure to confirm yourself so you can publish the campaign, all right? Now, so yeah, just put in whatever you can put in. But if I was running your ads, what I would typically recommend is spend whatever the maximum cost per click is. So for me, it's $28, times that by 10, and that should be your daily budget, okay? Because this guarantees that you should get at least, at bare minimum, 10 clicks per day, which if you've got a good website, that's about 3 quotes per day, all right? Now, obviously not every click is going to be exactly $28. It's gonna be anywhere from $8 to $28. So you'll most likely get a lot more than just 10 clicks. You'll probably get more like 15, maybe even 20. So you'll most likely get more than 3 quotes, okay? But obviously, garage repair and everything like that, there's a lot of money to be made here, but just don't be afraid to invest because advertising is like jamming your business with steroids. It just rapidly grows it, okay? So we're just gonna put this on $5 as an example, just because I'm just gonna show you what else to do. We're gonna go to next, and it's gonna check for errors. It is gonna ask you to confirm that it's you, right? Like I said before. If you don't, you won't get the ability to publish, but if you do confirm that it's you, you get a big button right up here that says publish and a big button down here that says publish. All right, that's it. If you did want an unfair advantage in your garage installation business, I have a full Google Ads course with a free landing page where I teach you exactly everything in regards to setting up Google Ads for your garage business and how to do all the optimizations and everything like that, as well as a landing page that we know already converts for garage business owners like yourself. So if you want it, it's linked in the description. Go check it out.